welcome everyone to the Revolution Gaming Podcast for July. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. So yeah, I'm going to get the guys in here and we're going to get started. Sorry for the extended wait. I was working on some stuff behind the scenes real quick. I hope you guys will stick around through all that. But yeah, let's get started. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hello.
I was gonna say we actually did it without having an odd intersection there, which is great.
We could just keep going and just talk over each other. Silver, this is your cue to keep talking over me, so we'd actually do that.
Sure,
yeah,
that's cool.
it's
that's
cool.
totally fine.
Yeah. We just keep talking over each other.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about that thing, and I happen to think about Sorry,
good start. All right.
Focus.
Well, welcome everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far. And what?
Yes, Tim.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I sent the devs the art draw. I will say that real quick before we get started. Yes, I did send the art. And I'm waiting for the response from them because I imagine there's going to be one. But yeah, as always, we break this down into three beautiful sections. We talk about the joke games, which isn't even a section. But within we talk about review games, we talk about our topic for the month, which you could pretty much guess is going to be something not E3 related. And we talk about the games we're looking forward to for the next month. So, introduce yourselves, guys. Come on.
Again? Just kidding.
Yeah.
I am Silver Trigger. You probably should know me by now, but hey, for those that don't, I'm a huge avid fan of RPGs, retro shooters, and the like. I'll play pretty much almost anything except for racing games.
And hi.
There you go.
Sorry.
There you go. Yep.
And hi, I'm Murmich. I play sandboxy games, building games, puzzle games here and there. A lot of multiplayer games, mainly.
And he is also Jen's boyfriend, which is his biggest claim to fame anymore.
Oh my gosh, dude.
But yeah, let's get started with joke games. I know Murmich has one. What is your joke game, Murmich?
E-Cheese Zone, and E-Cheese is all one word.
E-Cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, okay.
E-Cheese.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
This ought to be interesting.
You wanna get high? I wanna get high.
Yes, the video is an hour long.
Oh my god.
So basically,
Towley is now... video.
So Towley is now cheesy. Okay.
It looks like somebody took a cheese ball and gave it a blunt.
So that's why it's called
If you skip
E-Cheese.
to the end, there's just nothing. The video has nothing at the end. It's supposed to be like an escape room type game, but I have no clue.
Okay, well that definitely takes the cheese.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, post it, let's baby.
August, but it's only July.
That's so great. At the end, it's a drum roll and then nothing. That is fantastic. That is fantastic.
That's troll.
Way to break the suspension, you know?
And the best part is, like, it's just a countdown the whole time. But in the pictures that they provided, there's some, like, actual content, and I have no clue, like, if it's even there.
Well, if this is their way of showing the game in quotations, then, you know, way to troll us.
It's free to play, so, you know.
Then I guess it's one of those troll games that Scott Cawthon did a couple of times.
Yeah.
All right. So Silver's joke game is what?
Rightfully, Barry Arms. What a name. You have the right to bear arms. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yes. Thing is though, it looks legit though. How can a
It
joke
looks
be?
good.
How can a joke game like this be legit?
Like,
Joke
normally
game,
when
you
I
sure?
find joke games, they're more like this, but this time I actually found a true joke game.
Right.
But you get to play as a cute bear.
And that's probably the joke of it all. We are a cute bear that guns things down. Sure, why the hell not? I've seen weirder things.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen a game where you play as a penguin, but you have a gun.
That could be a lot of games.
Oh, and then there's that squirrel with a gun game.
Oh yeah, we never did play that.
No, we didn't. All right, so my joke game is really serious, guys. It is
Oh no.
Super Bok Bok Chicken.
Yeah, that's such a serious game. Yeah.
Listen, chicken is serious business.
Tastes good too, especially when you cook it right.
Yes, $0.04. It is totally worth it for the $9.99 price that it is currently at.
Oh yes.
Wait, $4.99? I thought it was $10.
No, $9.99.
Oh.
Which is
Yeah.
roughly to $10.
Yeah.
You're
Yes,
not wrong much.
but welcome to Bok Bok Chicken. Super Bok Bok Chicken.
What's so super about it?
You can fly.
So... or glide. Technically glide.
What the fuck is this?
So... Yeah, what the fuck was that?
Hey, you're a chicken that can go underground.
Bull fucking horse shit.
And can play guitar.
Chickens don't dig.
That's the fun part.
And he had a guitar on his back. Did you see that?
You know, if you can play some sick strings, that'd be cool. Imagine you just start playing like super fast tracks.
And look at it's got. You can customize your chicken.
Of course you can.
You can make a chicken
You can
pirate.
really become. You can really become an avian aviator.
Yes.
Oh my god. That'd be so fitting for a fucking chicken.
No issues with
So
guitars. That's true, Forsyth. All right. Let's see. All right. So one, I know me and Silver have the same one, and there's no video for that. So let's quickly talk about Diablo 4, which is obviously the biggest game that came out in June. I have some thoughts. I don't know if Silver's gonna agree with me exactly, but mine is particular.
That depends. That depends what they are.
Mine is that I feel like it's a very good blend of the atmosphere and some of the better parts of 2 with a little bit of the streamlining and accessibility of 3. And I feel like it's a very good mix. That's why it's hitting, and that's why it's so popular with people right now, is because I really feel like it's a good mixture of what people wanted from like the old time of 2, but with modern sensibility that's brought by 3 and newer stuff.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that.
Yeah, and the actual story seems to be pretty coherent this time, and it gets you a little more engaged. And like the loot is actually good, which is a good bonus.
Yeah, it hasn't been total trash.
And
in my opinion, anyway.
if they're gonna have a live service game that works like Diablo does, I feel like as long as they keep producing content for it, it could survive a long ass fucking time.
Yeah, and you see that right there. The live service aspect is a problem for it being a Diablo game. That's the problem.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, no, we want a single player mode now because of these servers issues with frickin' DDoSes.
You know what I would say?
Yeah,
Stop being assholes and DDoSing people too. I mean, I know that.
Too,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
but,
stop DDoSing people in companies.
but we should not excuse the fact that Diablo should have never been always online to begin with.
There's way too many
Never.
games that are always online now. It's not just Diablo.
Precisely.
It's a trend.
Precisely, Tim.
It's a trend in gaming, like in general.
And I wish that trend would
Yeah.
fuck off. Precisely, Tim. You have it right on the nail.
Yeah, I
Hit
mean,
the nail on the head.
racing games are always online. RPGs are always online. You know, why? Why does everything have to be online? But I think I know
We live
why.
in the digital age, but for fuck's sake.
But you know why they do that?
Money.
They do that because no, I don't think it's because of money. It's their way of averting piracy. I feel like that's an extra form of DRM because if you're always connected, it's not like you can
True.
pirate a copy of Diablo 4 and play it. Because
But
you get
I always have a counter argument for that. I'm like, look, if you make a good game, people will want to buy it.
oh I know,
So
but you know what?
yeah,
But you know what?
It's
It's
no excuse.
unfortunately, there is certain people that no matter how good of a game you make, they won't buy it. And that tends to ruin it for a lot of people. You don't understand how, like, I'm not saying you in particular, but a lot of people don't understand how prevalent piracy is when it comes to gaming. Like, it's amazing. Like, even console people can't pirate games. Bullshit. People like people mod their consoles all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I own a chipped PS1.
Gaming piracy in general is a lot, just like movies and TV and everything else. It's just like anything else.
Or especially
So
movies.
if you want to blame people for this always online shit, sure, you can blame the corporations because yes, you can, but also blame the people that pirate everything. You know,
Yep, the pirates themselves.
I mean, listen, I believe in buying a game if it's good. Have I pirated games in the past? Yes, a long time ago I did. But I always did it under one thing, and it doesn't make it any better. I always pirated games to try them out, and if I liked them, I'd buy them afterwards.
Yep.
But does that make
Yeah,
it any better? No.
No.
But if you buy it afterwards, does it at least help? Sure. Or the people that go to G2A, or the people that go to all these gray market sites that the developers get fucked over on. And, you know, they buy a game for a quarter of the price, but the developer makes zero money. You know.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Oh, I've seen plenty of examples of developers rather people pirate than buy a game from a gray market seller. Because G2A is a fucking cesspool when it comes to stuff like that. People develop credit cards. You know, buy like 200 keys, like refund them all, and then screw over the dev and keep all the keys and pass them out. You know, I mean, it's you know, it's crazy. It's crazy how people screw the system. Okay, I know I'm getting off topic. Before we've even started, but my feeling is Diablo is actually a really solid game. I know that there's live service elements that people don't enjoy. The store is not something that people enjoy because it's all, but at least it is all cosmetic shit. It's gonna be a real important part when the season starts, and the battle pass comes out and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting to see what the game's like today. Do we have keys today? Listen, that's why I give away keys. They're all legit. Like, I don't go to G2A and buy keys that I give away on this channel. I go to legit people or I go to developers and I get the keys that you guys get. I feel like gaming should be shared between everybody, and I don't mind doing giveaways for people because as long as it's one, affordable, or two, the devs are giving out the keys to give it to my audience, that's perfectly fine. I don't have to go to G2A and buy, you know, 300 random Steam keys at 25 cents a piece to fucking do it. You know, if I did, then I wouldn't be doing it because that would be stupid.
Right.
But all right, let's give Murmich a chance to talk. Murmich, what is your first review game?
Well, my first review game is Pile Up.
pile up.
The game that Tim gave me a key for.
There you go.
Oh.
Very interesting puzzle game.
Nice.
Because every single piece has specific requirements. So if you want to keep building higher and higher, you have to appease those requirements, such as there are certain people who live in specific housing units. Now, as you're building them, they will want electricity, power, or I forget what the third thing is. But gas? I think it's gas. If certain elements are too close to each other, they will just straight up explode. Which pretty much ends your colony. Like that.
Shit.
So when you run out of pieces, you lose. If your colony gets too unhappy, you lose. I personally did about 3 or 4 runs, and of those, I think only 1 died because I accidentally exploded too much stuff. The rest of the time was because all my people weren't happy with me.
You're a terrible leader, Mertmus.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
I am a terrible I am a terrible small island trash heap city builder.
Trash heap.
To be fair, it's all
Sure.
like all of the buildings are like these freaking storage container type buildings.
So like, almost like post-apocalyptic or dystopian.
Yes.
How dreary.
The game's theming is actually really cool. Not gonna lie. So
what do you think overall?
I mean, I had fun with it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 just because of the fact that it is early access, and also the fact that, like, I don't know how much the game has updated since I played it. This is my review from back when I played it around June-ish. So I'm fairly certain it has received a fairly major update since then. But I will hopefully be able to go back and play it.
I mean, it's got a roadmap.
Yeah.
Flame mode, hard mode. Oh god, that's good. That sounds terrible.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh.
It is $10.
I was already having a hard time.
Yeah,
game.
that's another legit one, Draw. We'll discuss that during the topic section. I'll get back to the topic.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Silver, you can go ahead. What's your other? Oh, you only play Diablo, right?
Well, I do remember actually playing other games aside from Diablo 4. Ravenlock is one of them. I actually put a couple of hours into that.
Oh.
Beat the first 2 bosses. I really like the art style, obviously, and I know you have played it on the stream before. Combat is, very simplistic, but it's very easy to get into, really. You can dodge like infinitely because there's like there's no limit to how many times you can dodge, so you can definitely avoid getting hit quite
How do you
easily.
spell that, Silver?
Raven, and then the lock is L-O-K.
Oh yeah. Jesus.
One word, yeah. You've played it before, Tim, on stream.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Is it not on Steam?
Is it not on Steam? That's odd. Huh.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird.
How unusual. I guess not. Well, still, it's on Game Pass for those that have Game Pass and are willing to try it out.
I don't think it is on Steam. Actually, I think it's on Epic.
Ah.
But that's fine. Go ahead.
But yeah, the game can be a little bit too bright at times, especially in the Mushroom Forest. My goodness, as I warned you when I got to that point, Tim, there's like so much brightness. You watch your eyes when you get to that point. Oh boy. But yeah, boss fights have their own like unique mechanic to be able to beat them. So as I said, I've only beaten the first 2, but you get more stuff as you go.
Mm-hmm.
Adventure is pretty simplistic. I haven't had any issues so far. So far, so good, I suppose.
That's
Definitely
good.
will play more of it. I'll definitely play it to finish it. As for what I'd rate the game so far, well, I can't really give a specific and strict number, but 7 for now. We'll see if that changes when I finish it.
That's fair.
Definitely worth playing if you like your hack and slash RPGs, or you just want to play something with it's not expensive. Won't draw out your money out of your wallet.
True.
But on Game Pass, if you go Game Pass.
All right, mine is Oblivion Override, which I had a lot of fun with.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get that.
Didn't I see you play this?
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
you did. Yeah.
Yep. This and Trinity Fusion are both great games if you want to check them out. I played more of this one, so I decided to give a review to this. My actual playtime is closer to like 4 hours because, press keys don't start counting time until after they come out. But yeah, this game is crazy fun, but also incredibly difficult. But I don't mind challenge. So for somebody else who'd probably be like, "Oh shit, this is no, it's great." The amount of different ways you can build your character is awesome. The actual look and atmosphere of the game is great. The art style's great. The combat's awesome. Can't really ask for much more than that, and especially from like a completely unknown developer and publisher. It's amazing. And you should completely go out there and support games like this. I don't even know how much it is. $18? All right, yeah. So go out there and buy this game if you have the money. Totally worth it. It all depends if you like this type of game, though, right? If you like your hack and slash action roguelite, games like this. But this is very, very, very high tier in that genre, though. From what I played, it's great.
That's good praises.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. What's your second game, Mermich?
My second and the only other game that I have played this time is Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life. And darn you for tricking me into playing a Harvest Moon game.
Yeah, I did it, guys.
So how cute was it, Mermich?
It's a very cutesy game. It's pretty much exactly what you'd expect from this type of game. Now,
I'm so disappointed.
oh, shush you. Now, it was fun. I didn't get very far, and I do wish that I had been able to put a little bit more time, more than just basically an hour and a half into it. Because this game has way too much content.
That's a good thing, though, right?
Yeah, we're talking to you, Animal Crossing.
I mean, it takes absolutely forever for everything to grow, there's a ton of different things you can find, and a lot of it's RNG based.
Oh,
great.
That's kind of a downside for me.
Yeah.
For these kind of games.
There is a ton of NPCs. Like, I'm having a hard time even tracking where all of them go because they're just everywhere. Like,
yeah.
there's like, let's see, like there are like 5 different families of people around this town.
Oh God.
As well as certain like offside characters that you can interact with, and I'm like, how am I supposed to talk to all these people to keep them happy? Because there is a happiness bar between all of them, and there's like different cutscenes that you get depending on what's your relationship with other people, and apparently you can like set up shops and sell your crops and stuff to other people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't.
I have finally broken Mermich. I did it.
you can like actually age in this, and like other characters apparently age, and you can get married and have a family, and I'm like, oh my
Wow.
god, there's so much to do, and I have no idea how to do any of it.
This is great, guys. This is a proud moment for me.
Oh, not to mention the save mechanic is the weirdest I've ever encountered.
Oh, and also you want to hear
It doesn't
something?
tell you how to save the game.
If you want to,
Wait,
if you
what?
want something funny,
I
guys
actually
out there.
looked up online to figure out how to actually like save the game. You have a little notebook that's next to your desk, and oh my god, we just saw somebody literally die on the video.
Wow.
You guys get to watch me
Wow.
play this on
That's pretty
Wednesday,
tough.
so have fun with that.
Oh my gosh, you're not gonna get any further than I did.
I don't have to.
I don't
But
know. Yeah, just played Stardew Valley.
All I have to do is name the dog.
oh my
Can I have a
gosh.
cat?
It's a dare
There's no
drop
cat.
thing. It's a dare drop thing.
There's no cat? Are you fucking kidding me?
If there is one, I have not encountered one, but so far I've only had
Say,
the option between 2 dogs.
You want to know how random
0
these
out of
da-
10. No
you wanna-
cats.
you want to see how random these dares are? Is like I literally have to play this game long enough to name the dog Potpourri.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, I don't think the game actually gives you enough characters to finish that.
It's actually if it's Potpourri, it will allow you to type it because it's a Easter egg in the game.
Really?
Oh.
That's why it's
I
a
see
dare.
what
That's
it
why
is
it's a
now.
dare drop. It's from the developer. This isn't like a dare drop
Oh.
at random. I mean, like the developers give you the dare. How do you think I got the key that I gave you?
Okay.
Interesting.
But yeah, the game is really fun. But just like Stardew Valley, there's an absolute crap ton of stuff to do and not enough time to do it.
Awesome.
Now, there
Yeah.
is one major complaint that I have.
Ooh.
You can't date the archaeology girl.
Can't?
No, and I'm sad about it.
What? 0 out of 10.
Not 0 out of 10. I mean, it gives you four. It gives you 4
I'm just
characters you
reading.
can choose between, but of course, the one character that I want is the one that's not, not available.
It could be modded, don't worry much.
I know. Just have to wait for that.
Maybe.
Alright.
Or maybe the devs
Yeah.
will actually add, make
Yeah,
certain
I
other
mean, like-
characters dateable,
Yeah.
even mainly because of the fact that, yes, they are single, and I know they're single.
All right. So what's your overall grade,
Game
Murmish?
saying that I can do that.
Very decent quality game. Is this a full release?
Yes.
Or, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I actually was having a lot of fun with it. And, I mean, if it had multiplayer, which I know will never happen, because it's not designed to be multiplayer, that would make it just insane. But,
Perhaps a little easier.
yeah. But there's, like, so many, like, story events that I have no idea how to trigger / work with. Like, it's insane.
Well, I guess
Well,
the only
that's
thing to do
great.
is explore.
All right.
Yeah, there's a ton to explore.
all right. So Silver, you're done, correct?
I suppose I can give one more. Did I already mention Power Slave Exhumed last month? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
didn't
Yep.
I? I'm almost finished with that. I have 2 levels left. Um,
It's all right.
did I mention Cultic at some time? I don't know if I did or not. 'Cause I have.
No.
I played that.
Okay.
Well, I have
we'll do
been
Cultic
playing
then.
that. You know me, I love my retro shooters, and from what I've played of it so far, yeah, really fun. Definitely slower paced compared to, like, say, Dusk or a Medieval or Nightmare Reaper. I definitely need to finish Nightmare Reaper. I think I'm close to finishing it, actually. And now that it's actually fully out, yee, can't wait to get to the end of that. But yeah, Cultic. I first encountered my, like, really beefy enemy with a freaking chainsaw, and oof. It's a good thing I had plenty of ammo for a shotgun, because
Yeah.
he took quite a few shots to take down. I like how like large the levels are, and they're very like they encourage exploration. And I like that kind of thing, especially when it doesn't obviously tell you where the secrets are. You have to literally be perceptive. But some of them can be a little obvious. You can notice like, oh, that's a like strange box placement. Let's go over there and jump. I'm like, oh, would you look at that? Lots of freaking ammo. Oh, and the dynamite's awesome. There are several ways to utilize that. You could either use them as a trap, or you could just lob them at enemies while lighting them with a lighter and just watch them go boom, splat.
Mm.
I definitely am looking forward to playing much more of this, because this might be one of my favorite retro shooters of this year, so long as more of the episodes come out. Because I know the first episode is out at present, so
It's gonna be hard for anything to beat Bolt Gun for me, man. Hard.
Really? Well,
Bolt Gun's fucking great.
understandable. It is more established franchise, but this is why I like playing retro shooters in particular that aren't established, because they can at least innovate a little, or have their own style, or have their own
True.
pace.
Sure.
That's it. You must play Dusk. If you like shooters of any kind, whether it's retro or if it's modern, Dusk is a must play. And Tim, play fucking a medieval, goddammit. Come on. You have it. Play it.
Okay,
Take
man.
it seriously.
It's not like I don't have 475,000 fucking.
Well, stop looking at the games of today and look at the games of yesterday.
Fair enough.
That's what I'm doing. I'm playing games that aren't new.
Is about.
Yes.
All right.
Out with the new, in with the old.
All right. So my final game for review wise is AEW Fight Forever.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to the actual wrestling yet, but I do like the fact that they have pretty much almost every track from their entrance themes that they have. It's just a shame that they don't have the one I wanted, but I understand why. He ain't in AEW anymore because of reasons.
Oh, Cody? You mean Cody's?
No, his entrance theme is in the game. Several of them actually, including a symphony version.
Yeah.
No, I'm speaking about Jimmy Havoc. If you remember.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. He definitely did some bad.
Actually, no. That shit is actually bullshit. But anyway, as I said, I wasn't going to get into it, so I'll tell you about it later after the podcast. But yeah, I do like the fact that they have pretty much all the themes. They don't have Christian's original theme though when he first came into AEW, which I'm so disappointed in. I'm like, why not? It was the TNA theme. That was the best theme he had.
Oh, I mean, Open Your Eyes from Story of the Year.
That was the name of his
Yes.
TNA theme?
Yes.
Without the lyrics?
Yes.
You sure?
Yeah, because they had one with lyrics and one without.
Well, because it was his TNA theme was in the rhythm of Evanescence's what track was that called?
Oh, okay. You're talking about the one before that. Okay, that's fine.
I said his TNA theme, his original TNA theme. You know, with the countdown, the
Yeah, I got you.
Whatever. I'm not gonna recite it here because it's copyrighted.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
That one, I mean, they don't have that one. I'm so sad. Oh well. At least they have the
So we're spoiled.
Jurassic Express track.
so we're spoiled. All right, but I will say, at a gameplay standpoint, the game is very arcadey. I enjoy that though, because I am a fan of older wrestling games. I'm not a real fan of the wrestling that 2K does.
Understandable.
It's very much like No Mercy, Raw versus SmackDown, SmackDown Bring the Pain, like style wrestling.
I think the oldest wrestling game I ever played, if I recall mentioning, but this was obviously off stream, was I think approximately SmackDown, maybe? Yeah, WWE SmackDown on PS1, way back in the the early 2000, I think that came out. Or was it 1999? Either way, it was back when The Rock was still wrestling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Kane still had his mask. Undertaker just before he got his biker freaking version, which I disliked. His American Badass. I didn't like that version of the Undertaker.
Well, you're not American.
No, it's not that. It's the fact that, I mean, come on, he went from, the Ministry Undertaker to that, and I was like,
Yeah,
what
I
the
get
fuck, dude? I mean, even he didn't like it.
Good
Even though he
afternoon,
loved bikes.
Ava. Good
I get it.
afternoon, Ava.
I get it that his chopper was badass. Yes.
Okay,
his
let me
fucking
get-
bike was awesome.
Let me get back to the review.
Sorry.
Me and Silver are going to start a
Right,
wrestling
right.
podcast at this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But all right. So the game has an extensive character creator, as Silver has mentioned. It has a bajillion songs in it, and you can even unlock more songs and intros and intro movements and all stuff like that. The gameplay itself is very good. I feel it's a bit simplistic, but it works for what they're going for totally. Yeah, I feel like this is a good alternative to 2K. If people want supreme graphics, you're not going to get it here. If you want a very fun game that is off the wall bonkers and allows you to do a lot of crazy shit, then yeah, this is definitely the one for you. And also the reversal mechanic in the game and how it handles reversals and moves and stuff like that, and the fluidity that it actually allows you to do in the game is amazing comparably to 2K that would probably break if you tried anything like that.
Right.
So I'm gonna give the game what? Silver.
I was going to say that it is a little bit disappointing that they only allow 4 players. I'm like, well, in a casino battle royale match, it doesn't make sense for that, considering how we've seen the actual casino battle royale matches. Oh my fucking word, they can get nuts. It's like watching a Royal Rumble, but not exactly. Those matches are fucking awesome. It's a shame they only allowed the 4 players.
I have a feeling that's an engine
Casino Battle
thing.
Royale, sadly.
I have a
that
feeling
limitation kind of kills the enjoyment of that particular match type, and yeah, match types are very limited.
Unfortunately,
unfortunate.
Well, I guess they're adding in the battle pass, right? That comes with the game. I guess
Season
one of the
pass, yeah.
things that they're adding is a stadium stampede mode, where you're gonna be able, where you're
Oh
gonna,
my god, yeah.
where they're gonna have 30 people fight until there's only one person left. Which, if that's the case, that is an amazing idea.
Yes. Also, what they need to add is the Metal Mayhem, because I'm pretty sure that was a match type in AEW, right? Or
Yes.
was that TNA?
No, that was
good.
That was a name. All right, so I'm gonna.
They also need to add all the other match types they have added over the years. I mean, I guess if they read that one-offs, but whatever. We need them in the game. It's AEW. Duh. Just add it.
So I'm gonna
Yeah,
give the
sorry,
game a 7 out of 10. But the only thing that holds it down from an 8 would be the fact that I feel like the cost is a bit high.
And the wrestle creator is very limited. Very limited.
At the point right now. So I guess this is a foundation they're gonna build on. It could be way better a year from now. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But as it stands right now,
they did say that we're going to update it throughout the years. It's
exactly. This is not something that is going to be a yearly release.
Yep.
But all right, now that we are done with that, we are going on to the topic of the week. But first, I'm going to go back and talk about a couple of things that the people in chat were talking about and wanted to discuss. One, yes, there's a lot of stuff coming out this year that I am very excited for. Draw, yes. Games Planet is another site that I find to be okay. Official retailers are like Humble, Fanatical, Green Man Gaming, Gamersgate. I don't know if you guys have any that you go to that I don't. Indie Gala is kind of like an iffy one with me because sure they're official, but on the other hand they sell shovelware in fucking bundles, and I'm not a real big fan of that.
Yep.
Kenna is amazing. Kenna Bridge of Spirits is amazing. You should totally buy it if it's on sale. I have a lot of hours in it, and I've played a ton of it.
It is on sale, yes.
Yeah, I have it on Epic. I've played ton of it. It's a very beautiful game, and it's actually a lot of fun to play as well. Unless you get lost like me, and I got lost for like 10 hours and still stuck with it. So,
If there is no map, in the game, yeah, that's understandable.
yeah. Well, yeah. I feel like gray market keys are a big issue.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they're totally selling those, Draw. And don't worry about it. I know they sell adult games on Indie Gala, and all the adult games are like 99 cent like off itch.io like adult games. I know.
Some of them are like just puzzle trash.
Yeah, it's like match 3 and see a boob. I know.
Lame.
I know. All right, so our topic for the month, and people in chat are more than welcome to give their input into what they think about this as well. Is we are talking about, we're not going to talk about all the not E3 conferences, but I will do a quick rating real quick. I don't think Ubisoft should have had one. That was pure cringe. I don't think PlayStation should have had one because they really had nothing to show but live service games.
Ugh. Tell me about it.
Microsoft, you know what's funny? Microsoft won it only by being solid. Well, I mean, it wasn't like mind-blowing, but it was solid enough where it looked incredible compared to everything else.
Yeah, because honestly, there was nothing really shit about it.
Capcom didn't need to do theirs because they didn't announce anything either. Nintendo was fucking great though. Can we give it up for Nintendo for still being awesome? Yeah.
I unfortunately did not see Nintendo's.
Oh, Nintendo's was fucking great. I can tell that the Switch's life cycle is almost done though, because they didn't mention They didn't mention anything past like the end of the year, and I have a feeling in 2024 you're going to be getting the next iteration from Nintendo, which is fine.
Or whatever that was called.
Which is
fun fact, actually, the Nintendo has indirectly confirmed that there is a new console that's going to be coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, I was going to say
they've already almost well, as
and
said.
And you know what's funny? This is the FTC case really made it so they started talking about the new console, and they said it's going to be a handheld that's got about the power of a PS4 in it. And if that's the case, that's actually
a lot better than the Switch.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if that's the case, that's a pretty powerful handheld.
In fact, that's one hell of an improvement.
Yeah, imagine what they could do with Zelda with that.
Oh yeah, I can imagine
how hot it's gonna get.
Probably need it's gonna need a jet fan on the back of it.
Well, Nintendo, if you somehow managed to make it a hybrid handheld, well, I'm gonna be fucking impressed. But only if you somehow manage to make it like that. But if you don't, then why not just work with Valve and make a freaking PC version of it, of a Switch or whatever. I
agree. Let's maybe if you're looking as a strictly PC gamer, the PC gaming show always has crazy variety, and you will find a lot of under the radar things.
Yes, sadly, I missed that one.
But we're talking about what is the one big reveal that you got over the course of all the months and all the showcases?
Just one?
Yep, just one. Just one. What's your winner?
Come on, don't do this to me. I have 5 that I really liked.
And if anybody says Marathon,
I know which game I'm the most excited for.
Go ahead.
Human Fall Flat 2.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, come on, it's hilarious.
I want to do that with you guys again.
BlizzCon?
I should pick up the first one. But anyway, game that I'm looking forward to, well, my original one was going to be obvious, but no, I'm not going to go with the obvious one. Well, I'm not sure what you're going to go with, Tim, but if you were thinking what I'm thinking, then Clockwork Revolution.
Clockwork Revolution is definitely the most intriguing one. There's other ones I can choose, though.
I would say Avowed, because I'm not, fuck all the haters. Fuck them all. I don't give a shit. You don't know what it's going to be like until it actually comes out. Shut the fuck up. They actually showed some gameplay at the very least, which is interesting. And I get it. Yeah, I get it. It does look a little, lackluster, to say the least. But still, I would just say Clockwork Revolution.
I don't. Can I get your opinion on this? What does lackluster mean? This graphics mean more than anything to like people? Because I really don't get like this shit. So Fable, Fable puts out a game, a trailer that has CGI / actual gameplay in it, and it looks so good that people don't even understand that it's gameplay.
I love the devs' response to that. They say we actually like the fact that you guys don't believe us that it's real, but we will assure you that it is real. It is in-game engine, and that it was gameplay. But we'll see. But yeah, the idea of lackluster, I guess, is because of the combat. It did feel a bit sluggish, I guess, from what they showed. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I can't read people's minds.
But
I guess it must have been the combat.
I would say I want to see what happens when it comes out, right? Because the first trailer,
we didn't see that.
The first trailer that you saw was a proof of concept. They hadn't even started development on the fucking game yet.
Exactly.
Right?
That was years ago.
Okay, so the second one is actually they're working on the game, but the game's not done. I'm gonna be when you get the trailer that has a release date on it. That's when I'm gonna be like, okay, that's what we're actually getting.
Judgmental.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where I'm going to be judgmental, yeah.
No, but like honestly, Clockwork Revolution was the most interesting game I saw, right?
Some pretty good gameplay too.
Yeah, like there's a lot of other games to get excited about, but as someone who wanted to see something different and intriguing and something that I'm like looking forward to playing, that is like one of the best ones I saw. I mean, like, okay, Assassin's Creed Mirage looks good. The new Star Wars games looks good.
Yeah, Outlaws. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking forward to that. I don't give a shit about the fact that the protagonist is female. Oh, fuck off.
I have to say though, I was very shocked that Sony like went super hard into.
He's cute.
I'm really shocked that Sony went so hard into the live service games. They have 4 of them coming out.
Disappointing.
4.
Yeah, that's why don't care. That's why I didn't care about their showcase at all. Didn't even watch it. Didn't even give it a batting eye.
I was gonna say Bandai Namco has a showcase coming up in like in a few days.
I can't wait for Tekken 9. Show me. Yes.
Stormgate was exciting. That's cool. I mean, I like the games. Yeah, like
Stormgate.
I like the game. Yeah, well, Bandai Namco makes good games. Yes. I hate companies. I don't blame you. No one should be worshiping corporations. I know a lot of people on social media like make their whole entire personality like based around companies. That is mental illness to the max. Listen, I like whatever company gives me the best deal. I'm a consumer. I don't care. I know these companies don't give a shit about me, right? They just want to make money, and however they make their money is great. But whatever company even gives me the little bit more of like actually a good deal, that's what I care about, right? I don't give a shit. I mean, like there's people like if you go on, I know I hate trying to bring up Twitter, but Twitter is a perfect example. If you go there, there's like people like this guy named Tim Dog, which is fucking so bad. Gee, I wonder why. But his name's actually Tim Dog. And he's like the biggest fucking Xbox fan in the world. And he will just like stroke their fucking virtual penis every fucking day. But then there's like also these Sony fans that will literally talk about nothing to do with their own console and just shit on Xbox all day because they have nothing to play, I guess. It's so console fanboying is like the biggest fucking mental illness on the planet. I swear to God. Like, just enjoy the games. No one gives a fuck, right? Like these in big industry like heads do not give a fuck about you. Stop pretending like they do. I like Phil Spencer. I think Phil Spencer's a cool guy, but I know at the end of the day he doesn't give a fuck about me. He needs to make profit, right?
I feel bad for the ground floor developers, the people that actually put the fucking work into these beautiful pieces of art. Well, most of the beautiful pieces of art. The newer games like Golem.
Hey, there's a piece of news for you. The Gollum publisher / developer is now going to they stopped making games because of Gollum. So
Daedalic are now moving on to just publishing exclusively.
Yeah,
I'm like, yeah, understandable. I feel bad for the 25 employees that did get laid off, though. I hope they do find greener pastures.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the developers are all just like all the people that take the brunt of whatever decisions the people at the top make.
Yeah, because fucking executives. Fuck the executives.
Who made a Gollum game?
Daedalic.
Daedalic, yeah.
Entertainment.
Yeah. It's rated like the worst game of the year by far. It saved Redfall from that claim. Redfall was like, we're gonna be bad, and Gollum was like, we're gonna be worse.
Like, well, I'd be like, well, at least Golem had cutscenes, I guess.
Even the cutscenes were fucking terrible.
Garbage.
Yes, it is. It is absolute fucking garbage.
And the saddest part is they wasted that IP to make a terrible game. Too.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because if you make a decent game with the IP of Lord of the Rings, people would buy the fuck out of it. You know, right? Look at Harry Potter.
Been a good
people bought the fuck out of Harry Potter. Why? Because it was a good game in the Harry Potter universe.
Hogwarts Legacy. Yep. I played it through, and I thoroughly enjoyed that.
You know,
see, if you actually put some effort and time into it, you can actually make a fucking good game. Who'd have fucking thought?
Like, listen, when I'm sitting there and I'm doing normal streams, I don't get to discuss stuff like this most of the time. So I'm going to take a minute here and be like, listen, I understand that people have their preference in gaming no matter what, right? Whether it be AAA, indie, whatever, right? I don't feel like I'm any better for showing off indie games than somebody that plays AAA every day. And I know as a streamer, I pretty much get punished because I don't play AAA games all the time because, you know, those are the people that are going to get the most attention on Twitch by far. Okay? I really don't care about it at the end of the day. I feel like if there's 4,000 people playing Call of Duty, me being 4,001 wouldn't change a fucking thing. But if there's an indie developer that reaches out to me and I'm the only person in the fucking world playing their game, at least there's one person playing their game. You know, I feel like if my position's gonna be to be in this like mid-tier, not even mid-tier, I would say low but not super low tier streamer, right? At least I'm going to do something good with my channel. And I feel like if I was any higher tier than what I am, I would be nervous to even fucking stream, period. If I was one of those people that had like 3,000 concurrent viewers all the time and like the chat was a fucking blur all the time, dude, I think I would lose my mind. I suffer from anxiety disorder. I suffer from social anxiety disorder like as it is. So even getting in front of a camera is hard sometimes. I couldn't stand being that type of attention or having everything that I said and did and everything else like looked underneath a microscope. That would be fucking terrible. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, no thank you.
And
fame is overrated.
I had a discussion the other day, and I want to get your guys' opinion on this. Like, I had a discussion the other day, and people always bring up three things when they talk about success when it comes to streaming. And I feel like this is helpful for anybody who wants to do it or has done it or anything. They always say that you have to find people to, you know, work with when it comes to other streamers. That doesn't work for me because I don't have any friends that are streamers, right? So they say the second thing you have to do to be successful is you have to like go out there and network. Well, I do that. That's fine. I network with small developers and stuff like that. But they say the big one is you have to produce content everywhere. And that's the one that tends to get most people, right? Like, I was talking to Vampire Toy, which Silver knows, and she's a fellow streamer. She streams Dead by Daylight. She's an awesome person. You should check her out if you get a chance. But I was talking to her the other day, and we were discussing producing content all abroad, right? To get your name out there. She says that she tried to do that, and she lost $250 a month to hire editors to do all these things that people say are required to be a streamer. Editing crew,
Yeah,
like
that's
having
bullshit.
people to edit videos for you, people to
It's
check out,
expensive.
to help
I
put
would
out,
know.
yeah, to put out your product, to help people promote your product, people to run your social media because some people have lives and don't have all day to spend on it. You know, and like all those things cost money. And she said that the return on investment was so low that she just had to give it up. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that keeps people from ever reaching that higher echelon of streamer, right? Is like you have to have money before you become a streamer to make money as a streamer. I feel like you have to have enough money to pay editors and pay everything else just to be able to do it.
Yep, it's like that phrase. You need to spend money to make money.
Yeah. Fun fact: I'm not rich, so you'll never see me paying people like that. I am not rich at all. So that's why I feel like that's always gonna hold me back. But you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna do it my way, and hopefully it'll work out for me in the end anyway.
Because at least if you do it your way, Tim, you are in full control.
That's also a thing. I want to be in control of my own stuff. I don't want anyone telling me what I have to do or what I can't do. But all right,
Precisely.
let's move on to everybody's favorite part. It seems part of the stream, at least by YouTube algorithm. The favorite part is the upcoming games for July.
Woo!
So, how are we gonna do this? I'm thinking that me do 2, Silver do 1, Mermage do 1.
I have
Okay.
18, I
Yeah,
think. So,
yeah, I have
I
another.
had 13, I believe, but that included the Ichis, so.
All right, so we'll have Mermage go first.
All right. Pixel Junk Scrappers Deluxe. Now, the Pixel Junk does have a TM in front of it.
What? How? Which one is it? Pixel Junk. Which one?
Pixel Junk is all one word, and then Scrappers Deluxe.
Okay. Well, there's like a ton of those games. That's why it's.
Apparently.
oh dear.
There it is.
He's got it. Wunderbar.
That
Yeah,
looks
this
great, though.
looks-
That looks great.
I know, right? You basically pick up junk and chuck it into this monster-looking garbage truck.
Oh, so it's put the pedophile where they belong simulator. Got it.
Nice.
Uh,
The trash where the
but
trash
yes,
belongs.
this looked absolutely ridiculous. So
Yeah, it does.
Hey, and it's not single player. Nice.
Yeah, it's 4-player.
yeah.
There you go.
Nice.
Oh yeah, definitely would make it more chaotic.
Nice, nice. All right, you're up next, Silver.
Alright. A light in the dark. A light being one word.
Oh, okay. Damn it! Why?
A light.
Why you doing it to me? No, it's fine.
A light in the dark. You can see where they got the inspiration from. Have you ever played Alone in the Dark 4? That's where I got that from.
I'm guessing this is coming.
Alone in the dark.
Why does the release date say June 15th, 2018?
Excuse me? But that... What the fuck? That said July. What? I checked 2 days
2018.
ago. That said July.
Look at it's
What?
2018. It's like 5 years old. Silver.
No, that's the wrong A Light in the Dark, Tim. I said
How?
a light is one word. Yeah, a light is one word, Tim. I literally said a light is one word. Not
There
two.
it is.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. That's
That
the
seems
one.
more of a
That's
silver
the one.
game.
There you go. Tim.
I don't know.
You found
He likes visual novels.
Yeah, no, right. And you look at it and you think that does not look like a visual novel to me.
No, the other one was a visual novel.
Yes, and I might check that one out later. But yes, you know me. I like my roguelites too. After all, I think no, it wasn't Enter the Gungeon that started my love for roguelites. It was something much older. But yeah, who doesn't like a Fast and Furious roguelite shooter?
I like Fast and Furious. It's all about family, bro.
It's all about family. Family.
All right, my first one is Wish Us Luck, which is a interactive, choose your own adventure game.
Ooh, a CYOA game. Nice.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah, where you actually
How
what? Go ahead.
the hell would you say that acronym? CYOA. How would you say that as a word?
I don't know. What?
Saya? Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, but you're controlling. They're basically controlling 3 different strangers, and you make choices that help them intertwine their stories, and eventually they all come together in the end.
Ooh.
So you have to figure out
Nice.
how they intertwine, why they intertwine, while making decisions that completely change the story as you go. And I love things. I love how it's called Witter, the social media they use. But no, I like anything that has like choices that actually change the story. And as a person who used to be a big fan of choose your own adventure books, I've always got a soft spot for games like this. There's the first one, and the next one is something completely different.
And now for something completely different.
I was about to say.
There's way too many Legend of Heroes games.
You're telling me I only have the first 2.
Oh my god. It doesn't even matter because the... Oh my god.
What?
There, finally I found it. Jesus, there's so many of those games. I was like, which one is
Wait,
it?
there's more than 5?
There's like 15 of them.
You're fucking joking.
Okay, so it's Legend of Heroes Trails of Reverie. Trails into Reverie, I'm sorry. But yeah, I love their RPGs. Like the Trails of Cold Steel series I love as well, so
Yeah, I think I only have the first 2 games of the entire series.
if you love your Animu RPGs like I do, you will love it.
Hmm.
Oh yes. Anime RPG fans unite!
Coming 2023.
I mean, it looks awesome. And as
What
somebody,
a month.
I obviously have a very like big soft spot for games like that. So, let's go. All right, you're up again, Murmich.
Let's School. Sorry, I should pronounce that a little bit better. Let's School.
Okay.
Let's school.
Let's homeschool.
There it is.
Oh, is that gonna be the sequel?
Yes.
Essentially, it's a school builder.
Oh my. Reminds me of Prison Architect and what's that?
It's a bit like that, but instead of doing inmates, you're doing kids.
Same thing.
The same developers actually did make a school version of that game. So this isn't the
love
first attempt.
that clip right there where it was just a cat on the teacher's face.
But this is more of a 3D one, so
Yes.
interesting.
It's very interesting. Like, it's so weird.
Ooh,
Ah.
yeah.
Oh, please.
I would probably see if he could make you see if he could make like a very technologically advanced school. That'd be interesting to see if he could.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same Deb as My Time in Porta?
Really?
What?
Huh.
Oh,
Whoa. No way. Pathia Games, right?
yeah.
It should be
Yeah,
Pathia Games.
It is Pathia
Oh,
Games.
right. Oh. Okay, that's good to know.
Now Silver is at attention.
Yeah.
Well,
Pathia.
honestly, I do like. They also did make a much older game, which unfortunately didn't pan out as well. But it seems as though they have definitely found their stride. What they found what they're good at.
Okay,
Which
so go
Glad to see
ahead.
that they did.
What's your next one, Silver?
Okay, let's see if I can actually get this right. Presences, Dark Awakening. Just check the chat.
That's where I'm going.
My game
That's
list.
where
Yeah,
I'm going.
because
I'm going, man. I'm going.
I know, because you don't really see the word presences be pronounced with a fucking S at the end, do you, often?
Don't
I
beat
know
me.
I don't.
Don't beat me up, Silver. I'm trying, man.
I'm not gonna beat you up, man. I just want to. You asked for it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, go ahead. Do it. Beat me up. Go ahead.
I can't. You're too far.
All right. So what's your? So what is it? A dark re? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is definitely a Silver game. Never mind.
Well, of course.
I was about to be like, why did you pick this game? And I'm like, oh, never mind. I can totally see why.
This is fucking weird.
Yeah.
This is fucking weird. That's why I picked it. I was like, whoa, it's fucking weird.
I love the developer
It's,
name. It's the developer name of the month, I guarantee so far. Cozy Marshmallow.
Ah, cute. That's very deceptively cute.
Yeah, it is.
Wait a minute, you make creepy looking games and you are named Cozy Marshmallow? Cool. How cozy. I could give you a hug. I guess.
It looks creepy as fuck. Hopefully it's better than that the one last month, man. That thing came out and reviewed terribly. I can't remember what the name of the game was. But I remember you mentioned it and I was like, oh, it looks decent, and then it came out and it's like, it's the worst game ever. I was like, what?
Oh dear. Oh yeah, Grey Hill Incident.
Yeah, people were like, that's the worst game ever.
Yeah, I've seen Ryan play through it, and yeah, I see the issues, man. Oh, the voice acting overlaps, and it's just awful. I'll tell you more about it later. Don't want to waste time.
Alright. My next one is Atelier Marie remake The Alchemist of Salzburg.
You see, I would add these games to my list, but there are so fucking many of them now. It's getting ridiculous.
Well, it's actually a remake of a way older one.
Yeah, that's my point.
But it's cute!
Have you seen how many? Tim, I thought you were biased against cute games.
No, I like cute RP. No. Mermits likes cute life simulator games. I like cute RPG games.
We are not the same.
Yeah.
In some way you are, but yeah. You get a free pass.
Alright, now we're gonna talk about something extra cute.
Oh dear.
Exoprimal.
Mimich, what have you done? Oh yeah, I'm sure this is cute. Yeah.
It is!
Just totally flipped the table and then destroyed it, and then vaporized it,
Yeah.
and set it on fire. I said, yeah, this is cute. Yeah, okay, this was one of the games from Capcom that I am cautiously interested in.
I've already been approved for a key, and it's on Game Pass. So guess what? Look forward to a giveaway, guys. Look forward to a giveaway.
Woo! I suppose I'll play it when it comes out. I mean, there's nothing that's...
Dude, they added non-PvP mode to it now.
Oh.
I know. They announced that during the
Yeah.
Capcom
Yeah.
showcase, which I did watch a majority of it. I mean, I just skipped through the stuff that I've already seen, though, honestly.
Dude, I did the last open beta playtest. Fighting a T-Rex is fucking crazy.
Man,
My gosh.
I should have tried to get into that.
Yeah, I mean, it was open. It was an open beta. You could have played it if you wanted.
Exactly. Oh, it comes out in 11 days.
Yeah,
So
and it's on Game Pass, so you can play it all you want to.
that's what I'm gonna do.
There you go. Alright.
Hopefully it has crossplay, and if not, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
It
does!
I was gonna say.
Cross-platform play, there you go, yeah. Alright, Tim, you and me,
Yeah,
let's fucking do this.
I was gonna say I would have a hard time believing that it wouldn't have it.
Yeah, man, that would have been detrimental to its player base. Acquisitioning.
Yeah.
But hey, yeah, the cross-platform thing definitely will help.
Okay.
You know, it's primarily PvE as far as I understand, but yeah.
What's your next one, Murmich?
My next one is Jello.
Oh God! Don't tell me it's got Bill Cosby in it.
No.
Oh, dude, stop.
But yeah, it's that top one. And it's got a demo. And I really want to see you play this.
You are not going to be disappointed then, Let's Baby.
Oh, yes. Because I definitely have one of those games on the list. You know me, I like my
Platforming game where you're a tiny little squishy slime thing.
You gotta say it right. It's like, it's a platforming game where you play as a pudding pop and you bounce all over the place and you go to woo.
Well, at least you basically have... Basically, you are a grappling hook as well.
Yes.
Which is cool. Yes, good impression, Tim.
You gotta take the Jello and the pudding pop and you put the Quaaludes.
But there is also a level editor, so it's...
That's awesome,
But
though.
yeah,
I'm sorry for shitting on your game. Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Jokes
It
aside,
is
yes.
pretty. It is pretty neat, considering the fact that because of the fact that there's a
Especially
level
level
editor,
Oh,
you know.
We can imagine how many levels will come out for this. Oof.
Oh yeah.
Think of all the bullshit levels. You know, the ones that claim that you can't finish this shit.
I was gonna say
You have to try.
it's another pretty good developer name too. It's Froggy Frog Games.
Yeah.
Well, considering the fact that you jump or hop a lot, yeah, that makes sense.
More like paddle, but yes.
But that's awesome. I'm glad. That's actually really cool. All right, what's your next one, Silver?
Altering Shift.
Altering Shift.
Shit. I mean Shift.
Altering
Shift.
Altering shit.
Well, shift.
Altering shit. No, Tim. Wrong game.
No, you know what's funny is I literally copied and pasted it off of where you typed it, and it didn't come up.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
But that's what it was. I checked I freaking looked at the list. Maybe I was really tired when I was looking at it. Yes, I was really tired.
It was actually altering shit, wasn't it?
Ah.
Oh, no. I'm pretty sure it was Altering Shift.
No, literally, it's not there, Silver. Like,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
let's see.
Okay, I can give you another one if you want.
Let's see if there's anything close to this. No. Wow, that's weird. Okay, yeah. Which one you want to do? Oxenfree?
Yeah, Oxenfree 2.
Okay, we know that's there.
Meanwhile, I will look that game up because I'm pretty sure it was along the early, like within the first 2 weeks of July of upcoming games.
And it's gone. No.
It's gone. It fucking better.
Wait, I remember this game.
Yeah. Jack played the first Oxenfree.
Yeah, I remember him playing the first one.
Oxenfree is so
this is
good.
gonna be interesting.
Oxenfree is a very good game.
Yes.
And I'm glad it's getting a sequel. It's going out sooner than I'd expected, although the first one came out quite a few years ago. Now that I recall.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Wonder how different it will be from the original.
They'll have a lot bigger budget. That's gonna be the difference because Netflix is publishing it.
Oh, okay. Well, that I...
What?
Actually, no, that I did know. Yes.
You can play it for free
Yeah.
if you have a Netflix
Wait,
subscription.
Netflix is publishing games.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that so? I do have a Netflix subscription.
Yes, remember guys, if
But I'd rather buy it.
yeah, like literally though, if you have a Netflix account, you can play this for free.
Well, neat.
Well, okay then.
All right, my next one. I was gonna say Alterium Shift is a game.
I think that is what it was.
Okay, I'll copy.
Give me.
It's a
Give
JRPG
me a
game.
second. Yeah. Yeah. I must have typed it wrong because I was
It's
so
alright.
freaking tired of the time.
I was gonna say I actually know what that game is.
Yeah, that is what it is, Tim. Alterium Shift. Fuck. I knew I must have made a mistake.
All right.
Well, this is why I shouldn't be looking
Ah,
through the list when I'm fucking tired.
How dare you make a mistake, Silver? How dare you be human?
Leave me alone.
But yes, this is my my required one Xseed published game a month that I usually have at least one. Yeah, it's a bullet hell action RPG. I mean, how much more
Well, that's
Tim?
interesting.
How much more Tim can you get?
We will find out.
It's very interesting. I mean, like it's definitely not something for anybody. It's pretty niche, but I saw enough
Yeah,
gameplay. I saw enough of the gameplay, and I was like, you know, I would totally play it.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, those kind of games do require a decent amount of reflexes, and
Mm.
as I get older, I feel those reflexes starting to fade slowly. I need to play more Twitch shooters.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Arena shooters.
you gotta
I
keep.
call them. I still call them Twitch shooters, but they're originally called arena shooters.
My reflexes only apply to Deep Rock.
All right, so this is actually going to be the game that I'm going to put my stamp on and say it's my pick of the month. And this is going to be a weird one, but I actually think it's fucking cool. It's Invector Rhythm Galaxy.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I saw this. I was like, this looks really cool. But I should have
Very
added
flashy.
it. I was like, I don't know.
You have to remember, Let's Maybe, I love rhythm games.
Rhythm games are just great.
I have.
Man, you would have.
Am I
would've
terrible at them?
loved-
Yes. Do I like them? Also, yes.
I don't.
Oh, Tim, you would have loved an older event of Genshin.
Yeah, it is.
That
It is
caught
by
up with
the
game
same people.
events.
Yeah. It's by the same people that made the Avicii one. Yes.
Oh.
But it's actually
Makes sense.
by Warner Brothers, so like you don't have to worry about copyright because it's their fucking music.
Yes. And I'm like, look, I'm playing the game that you published. Don't fucking copyright me because I'm playing the game that you published.
But I actually really love. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like I love RPGs and action games, but a good rhythm game is fantastic. You know,
Oh yeah, but
like
I'd rather just listen to music.
I like Clone Hero. Like, you know, I play a lot of that. You know, I've definitely played my fair
I mean,
share.
it's fun to watch, but I'm just not really into rhythm games personally.
Wait, Silver's not out there playing Dance Revolution.
Hell no.
All right. What's your next one, Mermage?
My next one is Catch and Cook Fishing Adventure.
Yeah, you fucker. Yeah, it is.
Yes,
Hey,
it
you
is.
give it to him.
I know, but who's the one that fishes in all the video games, guys? That's the guy right there.
Hey, I fish in Minecraft. Most of the time.
No, actually, I like. Listen, I love little fishing games and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
definitely, like everybody has their own thing, right? Like Mermich loves Animal Crossing. I would love Animal Crossing if it was just fishing.
I mean, there is just a lot of fishing in Animal Crossing, and to be fair, I like that style of fishing. Stardew Valley fishing is where it starts becoming complicated for me.
Yeah, just like Core Keepers has the same mechanic.
Hey
Except
Ray,
it's
how's it
like-
going?
Alteration.
Welcome, Ray.
But you know what? Actually, Mermich, since how you got VR, did you see that Galactic fishing game?
No?
There's a galactic fishing game.
Yeah, the Galactic
Hold on,
fishing.
now I must look this up.
Oh, I mean, I can't imagine playing the. Can imagine fishing in VR. Oh wow, that's
Okay.
gonna be.
So
Maybe done.
let's go back to
Interesting.
your prior choice, Silver. Well,
Especially without feedback, proper feedback. But yeah.
There you go.
Shift.
yeah, there you go. But that one doesn't even have a date.
We found it.
That can't be it either,
We found it.
because that doesn't have a date either, Silver.
Are you telling me they removed the fucking release date?
What did you say it was called, Tim?
It did have a July release date, Tim. I promise you. What the
That's
fuck?
fine. I don't, dude.
God dang it! not
There's
again.
a there's
This is
a
second
there's a
time.
demo.
It's even through.
I was gonna say there's a demo from 2 years ago.
Holy shit! dude.
It's all right, man. All right, we'll go with your next one. How's
Bloody
that
hell.
sound?
But Tim, what was that game called?
All right. I'm gonna type in Silver's next one, and then I'll get that to you. What's your next one,
Okay.
Silver?
Testament. Give me a second. Testament. Order of High Human.
Okay. So I'll get that up there, and then you can talk about that while I get Mermich that information. All right, there you go.
So at least we found this one without issue.
My people have
Let's
truly lost
see.
their way.
I did see this game. It looked interesting. I just didn't know if it would be.
They are.
It's actually gonna end up being good or not. But you know what? There's only one way to find out.
As temptation enters a heart, a seed of darkness.
Watch and wait.
Yeah, exactly.
And awaken, descend on the realm.
See what comes
The
of it.
chosen vessel will be sacrificed to cultivate a tree of
It's called Galactic Catch, Mermich.
luminous incarnation.
Galactic Catch.
Dark roots that drain
Why did I
the
not
life
see
from
that?
the land. If a realm gives birth to such a tree,
That's good to
light
know.
would be no more. A place with
Yeah, this reminded me a little bit of like Blade and Sorcery in a way. Because I like the blend of weapons and magic for combat.
Oh, you're
I
right.
don't know why.
Hey, sorry. Let's
Sorry,
maybe
Bob.
just said that the
a reward
early access version will be released on July 6th. So technically, yes, Alterium shipped is the July game.
amidst all darkness.
Yep, see? I thought so.
vast strand of
Why
hope.
did its release date say
Rise,
coming soon and
chosen
no virtual
one.
specifications?
Because they did. I don't know.
The ultimate weapon.
It just, I swear to you, I saw July.
I follow that game on
date.
Twitter, so I probably should have saw it
Weird.
myself.
Destroy the tree
Huh.
of darkness.
Well, at least now we have definite confirmation.
Awesome.
and to
I'm
making
not
sure
a
that
fan
we're
of
bullshit.
Tim.
Disgrace to high
You sure it was a VR game?
Yep.
A fool who discarded the way of life.
Yeah, I like what I've seen in the trailer so far. And thank God that's actually gameplay and not some CGI bullshit. So at least I know what I'm expecting.
That's exactly.
Hopefully
I like that part.
Yeah. That's what I like about indie games too, because I'm like, yeah, they can't bullshit. They need
Never
to
mind.
actually show gameplay. Not like AAA developers.
My next one is Jagged Alliance 3.
But of course. You see, I've never played any of the Jagged Alliance games, which is kind of surprising.
Been a long time since they released one.
Mm. what, been over a decade
Yeah.
at this point in time? No, blimey.
Yeah, Jagged Alliance 2 came out in 1999, everybody.
Okay, well, like 24 years ago. Holy shit.
Ian Curry, the creator of the original Jaggeds, is here to keep us from things up.
Wow. I was a wee lad when that came out.
That's true. It definitely took a while to release the second Dead Island game.
Yeah. Well, at least that actually turned out good. Save a few things here and there. But I already reviewed that like a month ago. So. Because I did finish that. Oh, wait, I finished it after the podcast. Did I talk about it last month?
I think so. I don't 100% know.
So. I'd hope so, because I actually did finish the game.
Then you probably did.
I finished it after the podcast.
Alright, next one is Xenonauts 2.
I was wondering when there would be a second.
Xenonauts 2 is already in your Steam library. Isn't that weird?
Isn't that weird? Damn.
It's almost like I've been playing it already. But yeah, I have. I love it.
I have.
I like it. I like it when developers give me extra time to play the game. So.
Yeah, it's understandable.
But yeah, I was very happy to see that there is a sequel coming, and they reached out and asked me if I'd like to play early, and I'm not dumb, so I said yes. So
yeah, well, I've never played the first one, so can you give us a brief synopsis of what you've played at first, if you played the first?
It's very simplistic, but it's a turn-based tactics game. Wow. Basically, all this does in the sequel is add more onto the base game that they've created, right? Like, there's a lot of options, a lot of like customization that you can go through. Why don't you take XCOM, right, in its current state?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And bring it down to like a very minimalistic 2D style.
Plain.
But it still has just as much of the tactical part of it, and you know, the actual intricacies of like XCOM, just not as much flash. That's the way I look at it. Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't need to be flashy.
Yeah.
Alright then I might keep my eye on this game then, in that case. Because I like XCOM, despite how difficult it can be.
Nah, it's easy. Play War of the Chosen. It's fine. Or play the mod Long War and just pound your head into the wall endlessly.
Yeah, no.
Gosh.
Alright, you're next, Murmich.
This is one that I was thinking you might be interested in. Full Void.
Okay.
Sure, why not?
Can't see it. Scroll down, Tim.
I did.
Full Void, huh?
It is a what do you call it? A homage to like the old school 2D cinematic games, kind of like what was one of the big ones?
Damn.
No, there was one.
I'm not very familiar with.
There was one on Sega Genesis that they released a whole bunch of them.
Oh, crikey. I'm afraid I don't know that far back.
Yeah. But this one looked really interesting.
Reminds me of Oddworld.
Yeah, I mean
A little
that's part of the genre too. I think it was
Very cinematic, no hood. Oh, sorry, Tim. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's alright. Let's see. So yeah, I find this very interesting. The only reason I didn't put it on here is because I don't know if it's going to be a good one, but if it is, I would love to play it because I love these type of games anyway.
Showing it off.
Oddworld is definitely a good example of stuff like that.
Yeah, challenging, but its story is very interesting.
Exactly. All right, Silver, what's your next one?
Next.
Okie dokie. Sharpshooter 3D. Now, I know the game is weird and wacky, but it is a retro shooter instead of style, anyway. I've seen this.
The first
I've
second
had it-
somebody catches on fire.
Yeah. I have. I think I've seen this before. Throughout like a year or two, but it's finally getting its release, I think, or maybe I've seen another game similar to this.
You just murdered a man. That's not nice.
That's
Pushed him in front of a train.
wow. That's pretty fucking savage, isn't it?
And you threw hot grease on somebody. Wow, dude, that's terrible.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty up.
What the fuck is this
What
game?
is this game?
Hey, if it actually does play like this, hey, I'm gonna have a blast.
We're just shooting
Not-
and murdering
Yeah,
innocent
yeah,
civilians.
Not because you can do that, but because of all the other wacky stuff.
Wow,
I know.
that was a thing.
I know.
No, I'm not.
Pretty
Hey,
sure I did look
dude,
at this
it's-
before, like about
it-
a year or two
Oh
ago.
my
Listen-
gosh.
listen, dude,
I just
it's
never brought it up.
that's such a Silver game. I know, right?
Yes,
it
it
is.
It's very reminiscent to classic retro shooters from like the mid 90s, where censorship wasn't exactly an issue.
So
You
this
know what I mean?
this is an interesting one. This is one I'm surprised it wasn't on Murmich's list. It's Viewfinder.
Oh,
Because we saw it during the people that watched the conference with me. I think Ray saw this. This was between the Microsoft and the Devolver Digital one. They had like that mini one in between, mini conference in between. Yes, and this was part of that.
Someone's
Yes.
wandered around this place.
Oh, that's cool.
I remember.
And wanderers are always welcome.
I remember. You remember? I remember.
Okay, I'm liking this already.
Yeah. See, like you can literally take photos and pull them into the foreground.
That's pretty fucking cool. I like games that just break the fourth wall or something like that. You know, alter the reality you see before you. That's pretty cool. I've seen games attempt this with like portals and stuff like that. No, I'm not talking about Portal. I'm talking about other games.
Only Portal.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What's that one game that like its whole thing is perspective and you can like change the size of objects and stuff? What's the name of that game again?
Was that Journey?
No. Superliminal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Thank you, Ray.
But I think this game looks fantastic. So I'm very much looking forward to it. And I was happy I saw it at the conference because you know what? I was sitting there. I wasn't really expecting too much from the Day of the Dev. That's what this was from. And yeah, I ended up seeing some really cool games during the Day of the Dev conference. It was between Microsoft and Devolver Digital. So
That's definitely pretty cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I can really dig that kind of mechanic. See, I'm not all about just shooters and stuff.
Okay, so welcome to Shaper. Shaper is a dungeon editor that allows you to create your own adventure, and you can share them with your friends.
You know, I feel a little bit bad about.
Yes. What's
There
that?
are so many games on Tim's list that I saw and didn't add to mine.
Why are you upset with that?
Because,
Bit of
like,
a shoulder.
no, but, like,
Okay.
I'm thinking about all these games that I probably should have given attention.
Yeah, it's like why I try to step out of my my box a little.
Yeah, but look, it's an adorable. You can make yourself your own adorable Legend of the Zelda type game.
Yeah, man, I can imagine. And then you fill a room with traps that they just kill you instantly.
Well, it's for you or your friends to play through. So it's basically Super Mario Maker meets Legend of Zelda, but not with the name.
I have some ideas for dungeons.
Yeah, that is true, Ray.
Yeah, the same, Ray.
But isn't that? I think that's really cool. Yeah. All right.
Neat mechanic.
All right. What's your next one, Mermich?
My next one is Quantum Rail. Which normally I don't normally I don't add these types of games, but this one just looked interesting to me.
Is that one word or two?
Two.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Yeah.
A first-person shooter. Wait.
Wait a second. What? Mermage added a frickin' FPS? No.
Yep.
No. Dear God.
I'm surprised there's no VR games on Mermich's list.
I couldn't find any good ones.
Me neither. I did look, but none of the ones I saw interested me.
Yeah, I try and leave those games to you two, since I can talk about something I can't play.
That's understandable.
I was looking at this and I was thinking Silver might like this, so.
Actually, that looks like it would be a good VR game.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing says 3D shooter like a VR shooter.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, something like this is free to play. So we'll see how that works.
It is. It's free.
Okay. I was gonna say. I was gonna
Well, if it's
say.
free, that means it won't cost us anything to try it.
Exactly.
Except for time.
All right,
And
Silver.
choice.
What's your next one?
Bloodhound. Why did I say it like that?
Bloodhound First Day in Hell.
I think so. It just said Bloodhound when I looked at it.
Okay, so it's
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
I gotcha.
I think that's the game. Yeah, that should be the game.
This is basically the page for the pre-week prequel thing, but it's fine. Like the there you go. Bloodhound is actually there. I got it. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That game looks sick.
It reminded me of a little of take like Hexen or Heretic and just modernize it with modern weapons and stuff like that. Yeah, my kind of FPS. I like the FPSs that have those fast-paced movement styles that are just loose yet fast, and you can just come to a halt if you need to, but you shouldn't, because it's detrimental to your health. So long as the level design doesn't suck, because some of these games do have issues with level design.
Yeah.
It looks spacious enough where movement is key. It looks like movement is key to staying alive, like every other game. Fast-paced.
Every combat game ever.
Yeah. Particularly first-person shooters, but yes. Movement is always a good way to prevent yourself from getting annihilated in seconds. Yes. See? I found a couple of shooters.
Well,
I do not disappoint.
I would be disappointed if you didn't, I would say. All right.
Yeah, I do hope there's actually going to be at least one in August, though.
How about Poo Poo's Adventure Park?
Okay, that's a name. When you said poop,
So
you said that first.
Clan has rented a new playground from Dark Goblins. Manage the park, construct park facilities, and grow your clan to serve the expansion of the park for hero customers summoned by other planets.
Uh-huh. That does not match the game's title at all.
Yeah, Adventure Park, meaning you're gonna try and find a way to kill all these heroes that come visit your park.
And then just for authenticity's sake, you just call it Poo Poo Park.
Like, see, you
Or-
so
I don't
your job is to build an adventure park to kill the heroes that come visit your park.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which means you're not the nice one.
No, you're
You're
not.
not the nice owner. No. It's like having a Disney amusement park, except you're doing it for the opposite reasons of entertainment.
Yeah, and I thought this was like a simplistic game. No, there's a lot of stuff you can do.
Oh my goodness.
Which is cool.
Yeah, you build a whole theme park around killing heroes.
Why not? Hey, it might be even like a little puzzle to solve.
I thought it was actually, yeah, I was looking at this at first and I'm like, nah. And I'm like, I downloaded the demo, played it for a few minutes, and I was like, there's a lot to this, never mind.
Like, huh? Well, as I always say, looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, so
Never judge a book by its cover.
if you're looking for an interesting game where you create an evil theme park, make sure to check out Poo Poo's Adventure Park.
I'm sorry, the name. I can't take this game seriously.
Next.
Oops, I did that wrong.
It's okay.
Man, is there that many Suicide Guy games? Jesus Christ. There it is.
Oh boy. Zay, do you remember which one you
There it
looking
is.
at? You're looking for?
From the developer Chubby Pixel comes Suicide Guy: The Lost Dreams.
Like, wait, a pixel can be chubby?
I mean, if it's big enough.
And you can jump on
But it's
elephants,
not just
guys.
one- But then it's not just one pixel. Huh.
Could be.
Besides
Seems
the
like a lot
du-
of work just to like twist the freaking valve. Sorry, Tim, you were gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, besides the fact that it is a very dark game, it is totally a Ray game because it's basically environmental
Yeah.
puzzles abound.
It's just the game's title. Not really keen on the title.
Looks like Pac-Man got rabies.
Oh my gosh. What the
Yeah.
heck?
Imagine trying to do a YouTube video of this game. You can't say that word on YouTube. I know it's a video game and all, but again, that word is a very touchy subject.
Sewer slide.
Yeah.
You do sewer slide.
Sewer slide.
Yeah.
Sure. Call it suicide. There you go. That's
Welcome.
that's a smart way to
Welcome to Sewer Slide, guy.
Run! He's Godzilla!
slide. Or to say sue my slide. There you go. Sue
Okay.
my slide. There you go.
That sounds sexual, though. You might get banned for that.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Then
Sue my slide.
What's the next one, Mermich?
ambition of the slimes.
All right, what's your next one, Mermich?
Great ambition of the slimes.
Oh, really? Okay, I thought
Yeah.
that was part of the joke.
No. That's actually the name of the game.
That's crazy.
Great ambition of the slimes. Wait, so slimes have ambitions?
It's a strategy game.
Well, I wasn't expecting this from you, Mamich. I rarely see you play strategy games.
Nah,
Oh.
he was like, this is what happens when I got reincarnated as a slime.
Oh my gosh.
Speaking of which, I guess we need to finish watching that anime. Anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, I've watched it all the
I'm-
way through and watched the movie, but
I need to
Oh,
watch.
good for you.
I need to watch when I was reincarnated as a vending machine.
I am actually going to be watching that just because it looks like a joke.
What?
Yeah,
Yes,
there's
there's an anime coming out literally in a couple days where this one person gets reincarnated into a vending machine in another world.
Yep.
That is fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but that does not sound fun at all.
Yes.
And the main character has to freaking carry the vending machine around.
Oh my god, seriously. That's so stupid.
Or the technically, like other main character carries the vending machine around because the vending machine is technically the main character, but whatever.
Okay, I wonder how big the vending machine is then if they have to carry it.
Hey, baby.
I mean, it's pretty sizable.
Listen, I'm
I'll
in love with you. I need you to stalk me, baby. I want you to
Shut up.
I want you to fill me.
Shut up. Shut up, Tim.
Give me the Doritos, baby.
Tim. Stop.
What?
You had too many chili heat wave.
Ooh,
I'll force feed you a chili heat wave.
I love when you put the Pepsi in my back door. Okay. All right.
Nope, that's it. I'm bringing out the shotgun.
What's your next one, Silver?
My Friendly Neighborhood. I've
Oh, yeah.
already seen a demo of that game.
Or our Five Nights at Freddy's clone ish.
No. No. Not quite.
It felt very
It's actually
similar.
a first-person shooter. It's actually a first-person shooter
Oh, okay.
with puppets.
With puppets.
Yes, very creepy.
Waka waka, bang.
No, it's because of how they act and how they speak. It's a creepy game. I've seen a couple of people play the demo. Very interesting so
I
far.
totally want to play
You
this.
basically play as I think you play as a detective that's investigating this place, and then yeah, oof. You
I
come across
totally want to
something
play this.
You did not want to witness. Oh, I like the inventory system too. It's very, very old school, very retro.
The freaking just sending things flying. It's hilarious.
Yep. You basically use like paper notes as ammunition. It's amusing.
Like sticky
You
notes?
basically, yeah, you basically stamp the puppets
My gosh.
with sticky notes. Yes, and I'm amused by the fact that there's a rapid fire, rapid fire sticky gun. Oh my god. But in general, there's a couple of reasons why I'm interested in this game.
If Sesame Street became hell, coming July 18th.
Precisely. The reason why it's basically a Sesame Street horror game, or styled Sesame Street horror game. That's why I got intrigued by it. You know me, I like my horror. It doesn't have to be, you know, blood, gore, and everything like that. No. You can always enjoy a horror game that doesn't even have blood in it at all.
All right. Let's see. My next one is called Cross Tales.
Aha! I did take a look at this. Anytime I see a game that has cross in the title, I keep thinking it's like a sequel to Crosscode, or similar to Crosscode. I'm like, oh, it's got nothing to do with Crosscode.
Cross Tales is a very Final Fantasy Tactics inspired game.
Ah.
But it's between dog and cat tribes.
Okay, well, if I could play as either or and not have to play
Yeah,
as
you
just
do.
one,
You can play as either or.
okay, grand. I will always pick the cat tribe though. Just kidding.
Out of
I'll play
spite, I
both.
could always pick the dog.
No, I'll play both. I'll have like 2 separate runs.
But I like tactical RPG games, and this seems like a interesting take on the genre. And you know, you never know until you play it. But at least it looks good, and it seems to be a very aware interpretation of like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Well, that's good to know. So long as it has its own interesting story, it's bound to be, well, interesting. So long as it can keep that going.
Next one is Homeseek.
Ah,
Survival.
I also took a brief look at this as well.
It's all about harsh choices.
Because of course, I've been doing that
By
more.
yourself. All you
Just taking a
got
look
around
at some
is
things that
desert.
I've seen here and there.
Choose to band together with others.
City builder.
You've
Yeah,
got life,
reminds me of Kenshi,
water.
just not as grand. or
Remember,
interesting.
I always have to have one city builder a month, like required.
Harder
Really?
it is to keep things from falling apart.
But this seems to be a really good one,
We'll
so
die, but it's up to you to make the
I love
best
my
of
city
it.
builders. I should really try to play more Banish.
You must reach out
Banished.
to the world
Yeah.
outside.
and it has online multiplayer.
Is always right around the corner.
Oh, now that's actually gonna work.
Because it's not just a city builder; it's a it's a survival strategy game.
Today,
Ah,
I'm
I do like that
621.
blend.
Mm.
Afraid that this may be
Strategy
the last of
and
Yeah,
city
and
builder?
yeah,
Sure.
down here.
yep.
Interesting.
Just like it did in the
That's actually not a very common.
years ago.
I
blend,
know,
because
I
a lot
know,
of games
right?
try, but they don't do it very well.
And if you haven't noticed today, guys, like 95% of these games have a demo. So if you're interested in any of these, please go check out the demo.
When the rivers ran
Yay.
dry and the
Oh,
waters
indeed.
began to fall.
I
Try
love
it
it that
before
a
you
lot of
consider.
games nowadays are actually putting out demos, which is fantastic.
All right, Mermits, what do you got?
Yep.
I barely even
Adam Gellion.
my childhood. A world that
Ah,
one works.
Ray is present for that one. I bet he'll think that. Did you say Evangelion? No.
Adam
no.
Gellion.
This looks like a fever dream.
Very colorful.
But yeah, it's like, to me it looked like a version of Vampire Survivors, but a lot more
Twin-stick shooter.
pixelated and with randomly generated levels.
Hmm. Definitely has that twin stick shooter vibe. See. Told you.
Adam.
See, I'm not the
It's
only
not.
one.
This isn't Evans Gellion. It's Adam Gellion.
Yeah.
Yes, Adam Galleon.
Yeah, they split it up on the
Emphasis.
thing.
Adam and Eve,
Yep.
not Adam and Steve. No. All right, what's your next one, Sor?
Gylt.
Gil.
GYLT.
The last of
That was
the
originally.
Stadia
Yeah.
exclusive.
Just vanished one day.
Yep. And thank
I
God
like
it's
how
actually
Deep
coming
Rock
to
showed up
Steam.
for some reason
A few weeks.
on when you were typing that in.
They just
Lol.
stopped looking. But I'm not
Because I thought he was typing out
I need
Galactic.
to find her.
I'm glad they were able to release this because I don't know how
Yeah.
long their contract was with Stadia, but it was pretty long.
Must have been.
And this was
Yeah, but
considered
it's
like
recession.
one of the best exclusive games they had.
Emily?
Mm.
Oh, that's good to know then. Then I will have some expectations
Leave me alone.
if that is the case. And you know me, I like my horror games, and this is a horror game, so
Yep.
fits my bill of the book. And as I continuously say, a horror game doesn't need to have blood and gore to be a horror game.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
It does not. Yeah, rhyme's good.
It's too much of a trope. It needs to die. Yeah.
Alright, my next one is Droz. Beautiful, detailed, story-driven adventure about a slimy little creature and her human bounty hunter shell.
Oh yeah, I saw this.
I thought that would be pronounced as Dross.
Probably
I
is.
thought Dro. Yeah, I thought Droz would have an E in there. But I
Felt it a
don't
little
know.
bit morbid
It's 'cause-
though.
Yeah.
So basically, you are a slime, but you have a shell of a bounty hunter that you can use to move things. But when you need to,
Essentially,
you can.
you're controlling a corpse.
Yes. Yes, you are.
That's that's pretty freaking morbid.
Yes.
An action adventure puzzler game.
Thanksgiving.
Wait, did you just say accident?
No,
No, he's an
action.
action adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said accident.
So it's
Imagine
3D.
if a
3D
new-
Dead Cells. I mean, kinda.
Imagine a new genre being called an accident RPG.
Oh, that'd be funny.
How would you explain what that means?
I
A
can't
game
pull
that
it.
wasn't
You know what
trying to be an action RPG.
Welcome to the new game coming this fall. I couldn't pull out the accident
Oh
simulator.
God.
No, Tim, not that kind of accident.
It's genre defining.
Oh my god.
He couldn't pull out on a pull-out couch. Irony simulator coming this fall.
Oh, irony, I get it.
Punch
Shut your face. You're supposed to shut your face.
Punch Club 2. Fast Forward is the next one.
Yeah, I remember the first one.
Yeah, I
So how
love.
different would this be?
It seems to be a lot more in depth.
Didn't you play the original like a long time ago? Because I remember.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember you playing that. It was hilarious. what you were doing in that.
Yeah,
I
I
wish I could remember more though. It was so long ago.
actually the original came out a long time ago. I think like 2016, 2017. I'm happy we're finally getting a sequel though, because it's a pretty neat concept. I mean, it's a really simplistic game, but you're basically training and living your life and trying to like balance all those things to become a great fighter.
Yeah.
And they definitely turned up the humor in this fucking version of the game.
Hmm.
Oh, that's good to know. The first one had some pretty silly shit in that game.
I know, that's the best part. Alright, so are you out, Murmich?
I have 3 more games. Do you mind if I just do them real quick before I run out of time?
Yeah, go ahead.
The first one is Ultimate Tag.
Yeah, because I have 9 left.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave very, very soon. So I most likely will not be able to make it to the end.
Oh.
Oh, wrong
Yes,
one.
I will stay as long as I can, but as soon as somebody arrives downstairs, I will have to run downstairs.
There you go. That's the ultimate tag we're looking for.
There you go.
Welcome to what is that? No, it's not. Move or
Remember
die.
that game Chase Me, I think it was called that?
Yep, that's
that
true.
one?
Yep, chase me.
It's like this, but with power-ups. And
Nice.
it's all little 2D cubes.
You know what it reminds me of is Move or Die. There's another one like that.
Yeah.
You know they're still making content for Move or Die after like 8
Really?
years. Yeah, crazy.
That's great though.
Yeah.
Right, you guys have not played that in a long time.
I
We should
thought.
bring it back.
Yeah, that's something definitely. That's gonna be a you now game. Like I can get away with anything over there, so fuck it. Might as well have fun. All right. So what's your next one, Murmich? So we can make sure.
Summer Valley Hike.
Oh yeah, this is his walking sim.
Hike
Walking
simulator.
simulator.
Or is it hiking simulator? I mean, both.
I mean, yeah, basically.
Like it has hiking. It has hike in the freaking title.
All right,
I
there
would
is.
be very disappointed if you didn't want hiking.
This one does not have a trailer, but we'll go through the screenshots real quick.
And it looks really pretty.
Yeah. It's gonna be $84,000 at launch.
Better not be.
And you will need a minimum of a 4090 to run it. Okay, what's your last one?
And the last one is the one that I picked out for you and then stole from you. Gravity Circuit.
Yeah, I've been following this one for quite a while.
And I looked at this and thought, oh, this is 100% a Tim.
This is the one game I guarantee you I'll play this month. Out of all of them, I'm gonna play this.
And right on cue. Well, it's a good thing I did the games now. Because...
Very Mega Man. Very Mega Man.
Yes. But yes, thank you for having me on the podcast, but unfortunately I must run.
That's fine. You finished up.
It has been a pleasure,
Yep.
Mumich.
So, good night, folks, and have a good rest of the podcast.
Yep, thank you.
Peas and carrots.
Whoop.
And there he goes.
I love how it's domesticated ant games. We went from frogs to ants.
What's next? Termite gaming.
Probably. I can't.
Hey, that actually does sound like a game studio.
Pretty
Termite
much.
gaming.
I cannot wait to play this shit though. I'm being for real. Gravity Circuit looks so good for me. All right.
To know.
All right. So you're gonna have to do 2 now because I'm actually got less than you
Alright.
now.
All right. Yeah, I can't believe I had. I can't believe I had this many. Tectonica. That's tech. With tech TECH.
Don't worry. I'm
Tonica.
using your
word.
list.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I have to tell you
No,
that because
no,
yeah,
that's great.
you have access to my list.
Yeah. See, it's great. Makes it so I don't have to worry about it. We're gonna have to do this every month, man. All right.
Well, at least we now have threads in the work, so you no longer have to fidget around. I'll mark it every month. And of course, this interested me for obvious reasons.
To build something
It's a factory automation game.
underground. We
Yes.
discovered something beautiful.
You know, because I like my satisfactory.
And it's co-op. Oh boy.
Couldn't explain. And that's where you come in.
And the fact that it has co-op is even better.
I was gonna say this is probably something Ray would be interested in too.
Humanity is counting
Right.
on you, Groundbreaker. So am I.
So I hope he's paying attention.
Let's get to it.
Oh damn, it's a shame Mehmet had to leave. He probably also might have been interested in this game, considering satisfactory.
Yeah, well, Silver, you have to pick your game of the month anyway. Maybe this is it, right?
Maybe. It depends. I have 8 more to choose from.
All right. So what's your next one?
Age of Reforging, the Freelands.
Oh, you're going right down the line.
That's good to know, right?
That way, I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going in the order that I literally pasted
Okay.
it.
Okay.
So yeah. So you don't even need to ask.
Land
You could
of
just look at
thieves,
the list if you wanted to.
speculators, and adventurers. The law stays within the city walls.
All right.
Gangs and slavers rule
That's good to know,
everything
let's maybe.
outside.
Glad I'm not the only one.
People never stopped.
This
coming
reminds me, I
to
gotta
search
play
for
more of
freedom.
War Tales. That's all it reminds me. Is I
Sorry,
need.
what was it?
Oh, I gotta play more of War
Others
Tales.
lost theirs.
Very much
They
like
became
this.
Oh.
Slaves, gladiators,
War Tales?
or worse,
War Tales?
dead men.
Yeah, I
But
don't
those
know
who
if
are
I've
favored by
seen
fate,
that one.
even if they become
Maybe.
slaves,
Can't
will
remember.
rise again. One day the chains around people's necks will be broken. One by one, forming an unstoppable
man.
tide that will swallow everything.
Interesting game though,
And
to say
there
the
will be
least.
one person standing at the head of the tide.
Especially games with
leading
all
its
those like, epic
direction.
kind of stories,
This one will
True,
follow
true.
the guidance
Story
of
epics.
destiny.
as the term would
Reshape
go.
the entire order of the Freelands and open up the age of reforging.
The Age of Reforging. All right.
Age of Reforging.
Oh, this is
Epic
this is
title announcement.
oh, this is definitely really similar to War Tales. Okay.
Definitely involved, huh?
Yeah, that's all I can ask for, man.
Indeed. Keep the brain busy, not just the hands.
But yeah, I'm glad there's more games like this, because the only difference between this and War Tales is that War Tales is top-down.
Not
Like-
that I mind either perspective.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more over here, Silver, because I only got 2 left. So it's Red Line.
Oh yeah, that was on my list.
There you go.
Scratch it off my list then.
No, I said this is yours. I'm saying I did one more.
Oh, duh.
What's that? Barry Arms
Yeah,
got
would make it.
Barry Arms that got mentioned at the beginning.
Yep, that it did. And I think Double Dragon
Yeah.
Gaiden is actually on your list.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, because I noticed, I saw the announcement for that, and I was like, oh, wow, another Double Dragon game, but actually, you know, not like what Konami did with what was it
Double
called?
Dragon
That's
4 was
disaster.
fucking terrible.
Yeah, and that too. What a waste of talent.
Wow, Double Dragon 4 is only $3.50.
Still not worth buying.
No, it's not. Alright, so excited. It's called Beat 'em Up Games. I love beat 'em up games. Double Dragon Gaiden Rise of the Dragons.
Speaking of which,
Let's go!
Yeah, it was the next thing on my list anyway.
let's get punch.
Can't touch me! No escape!
I fucking love beat 'em up games. Silver knows this already.
Yeah, man, I really enjoyed playing Streets of Rage with you. Streets of
Between
Rage 4, wasn't it?
Streets of Rage 4, awesome. River City Girls 1 and 2, awesome. I
I
love
wish I was able to play those with you.
the Capcom Beat 'em Up collection. You can play 2 with me. River City Girls 2
Oh, yeah, that
is
was,
online co-op, yeah. The
yeah.
Capcom Beat 'em Up collection has Final Fight in it, which is awesome to play with your friends. I would highly recommend that if anyone has it. The Turtle, the Cowabunga collections added a whole bunch of games you can play online co-op now.
Mm. Oh yeah, that was pretty badass of him.
And you can tag with 2 to 4 characters and unlock 9 additional characters, which I'm going to be very interested to find out about who these 9 characters are for this. That's going to be awesome.
Right?
Oh, yeah. My last one, and then we're going to be all sober from there on out, is Sneeze. Is Sneeze.
Bless you. Wait, that's a game?
Yeah.
Actually, I need to look that up. Sneeze. Is that a video game?
Koa and the 5 Pirates of Mara. I'm actually really I dig the art style in this immensely. Plus I've been following this on like Move It forever, so I'm happy it's finally coming out.
Awesome.
I will. It's been on Move It forever. I'm just glad it finally has a release date, because like literally it's been sitting and coming soon for like a year and a half.
Blimey. Oh man.
Oh, I'll get it.
This very big.
Yeah, it's dude. Like, you're talking to somebody who makes the largest list like every month.
Understandable. I try. But hey, I've consistently had a list over 12 games for 3 months straight. That is fucking impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, for you it is. It's certainly impressive.
3 months straight. Oh, wow. In fact, I think it's gotten higher and higher after every month, actually. Pretty sure the first month I always had 12, then had 15, now I've got 18.
I can see why. Let's maybe. All right. So what's your games? So let's get through these.
Okie dokie. Next game, Unholy.
You satanic bastard.
Unholy. I can imagine the game's introduction something like that.
Imagine a world in which all are free.
And of course, another
Free
horror
of
game.
pain, free of hunger, and above all, free
Don't
of
you
death.
judge me. Just kidding.
Why did you make
Oh
me
yeah,
so
totally gonna
upset?
judge you based on that. Totally.
Find what you need. Get her!
Yeah, can't judge me anyway, I'm Irish.
A world in which you and your loved ones live freely
Oh wait, no,
from
that's, you can't insult me.
I mean, I could,
lost
but I don't wanna. Why would I want to
You
do
can
that? So
try.
why would I want to do that? So
If I do this,
Exactly.
I see
You could
myself.
playfully insult each other.
The
then we know
sway
we
of
don't mean it.
eternity invites you to a place where
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that in video games when we're actually playing the game. It's more fun that way.
It's like punishment, not freedom.
Because karma will take take shape.
Karma,
Oh,
take
he's
the
a
wheel,
bit weird.
baby. Karma, take the wheel.
Yeah, because remember in Left 4 Dead 2, karma chargers. Fucking assholes. Nostalgia.
All right. Silver's next one is Chester Into the Light.
Yep. I know, what a name. Like, huh. The game does not sound like what it is, but it is what it is.
I was waiting to see. I was waiting to see Chester Cheetah running around.
Oh god.
Eat Cheetos. Eat Cheetos.
Speaking of Cheetos, I did actually have a bag of them a while ago.
I got a bag of the Crunchies downstairs, man.
I tried them, I'm not a fan of them. But yes. Me and my horror games. Oh yeah, I actually did see I know where I recognize this game from now. I saw 8-Bit Ryan play the demo of it. Right, I remember now. It's a big ass freaking nightmare bunny from hell. Or
Lovely.
is it bunny demon? Either
No.
way.
Nightmare Fuel. Great. All right, a series that we're currently playing, Remnant 2.
There you go.
This one's published. Is the other first one published by Gearbox? I don't think it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh wow. This one seems to have a lot more, how do you put it? Artistic, choices.
Well, I hope for one, the movement is not so fucking sluggish. Please, for the love of God.
I was gonna say, isn't anything Souls-like automatically gonna have that type of movement?
No, because Code Vein actually had pretty decent movement speed.
I
and,
shouldn't say that. Sekiro does too.
Oh yeah, that's got to have some decent movement speed. Come on, it's a game where you play as a freaking ninja-ish kind of character. Sort of. I mean, I don't know how that game plays. Oh, and Neo 2 had pretty speedy movement too. Although depending on weapon you actually had out. Because the cannon could weigh you down, and you'd have to stop to use that weapon because it was so big. But hey, who doesn't like lobbing freaking explosive bombs at enemies?
I have to say, the trailer looks fucking impressive to this game.
It does.
I want to
Let's
finish
take
the
it
first
as
game
you-
beforehand, though.
Of course.
When I don't know because when I don't know, but we're gonna finish it.
Eventually.
I think we'll probably
Yeah,
play.
of
We'll
course.
probably play it this Saturday coming up. But
Definitely.
all right, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, which is a no-brainer.
Yep. You'd think that I would have played it on the PS5 by now, but no, we still haven't set that fucking thing up.
You thought? Wait, what?
Yep. Yep. We've had it for like what, 5-6 months now, and we still haven't set it up. It's still sitting in its box in its pristine condition.
What the fuck?
Okay, so the reason why we haven't set it up yet is literally one thing. Cloud saves. We want to move all of our game saves to the cloud so we don't have to worry about fucking switching to a PS4 to freaking download them.
I get that, but man, that's crazy.
It's because I want to play the expansion of Horizon Forbidden West. But of course you can't do that on a PS4, you need to play on a PS5.
Now,
Fucking stupid requirement, but whatever. So in order for me to do that, and with my game save, I need to, fucking do the whole stupid PlayStation Plus crap. Because thank God Xbox doesn't have that restriction anymore, where cloud saving is free regardless of whether you've got Game Pass or not, or Xbox Live Gold. You don't need that crap, you just get the storage anyway for any kind of account.
yeah, that seemed pretty normal.
Microsoft. Yep. And you have it free for Steam too, but Sony? Oh no. Sony and Nintendo are the ones that don't like it. They don't like being able to upload your game saves for free. No, they can't handle that apparently.
That's how they afford their AAA bangers, Silver. They gotta rip you off at everything possible to make it so they can afford them.
Yeah, right.
Poor Sony and their minuscule budget, that indie company.
I know, right? They made 5 iterations of a console, and they can't afford cloud saving.
No, that's because they're gonna remake every game 5 times a generation. So they can...
Oh, and also let's not forget they they're actually a pretty high-end tech company too.
yeah.
Even if the game division is different from their tech division. But I'm like, oh come on, you make fucking TVs, stereo units, radios. When you used to make those Walkmans, which are pretty damn
All right, so we are down to the last game, which is Mega City Police.
Mm-hmm.
Mega City is drowning in crime.
That's the final game.
Yep.
Oh, you already showed Lunacy St. Roads.
The
Yep.
streets are filled with
I just did.
terrorists.
Sorry. I was
All right.
going through the entire thing. My apologies.
That was
Yeah,
pretty
you
sweet.
get me.
That's
Top-down
why I've
shooters.
assembled
Top-down
the best
shooters.
agents to make crime bleed. It's
Besides
Mega
Cyberpunk
City
theme too.
Police.
I dig the theme.
That looks fun.
Oh, hell yeah. Fast-paced twin-stick shooters usually are.
Dude,
Bring in that reaction time, the chaotic combat, the freaking boss fights. You got a game on your hands.
That's true. All
All
right.
that we ask for is that it's polished and doesn't crash. And doesn't have, like, game-breaking bugs.
All right. So thank you, everybody, for hanging out for the podcast today. Man, we had a lot of games for July, even though I really initially, when I came into this, really didn't think I was going to find too many. As me and Silver shown, there was a lot of games in July that were all right. August and September are going to be even worse. I mean,
Oh,
It-
God.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out. But yeah, I appreciate everyone hanging out today. Interaction, chilling with us. I really appreciate it. For people watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And for people here, go like and subscribe over there. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you to Mermitch. I'll make sure to thank him for hanging out. Thank you, Silver, as always, for being here. Thank you so much, everybody. And Silver, lead us out. Say the thing.
Slong out.